today.
Anytime the head is hit, they usually call it. And, she gets her really hard there.
Any contact above the shoulders is an automatic review.
Angel Reese hit Caitlin Clark directly on the head and was then taken out of the game because of it. Honestly, this isn't exciting or fun for Clark the way it might seem. The intense physical play, the heavy expectations on and off the court, and the online rumors and pressure have made things tough, and Clark eventually addressed it publicly.
I feel like I've had to grow up pretty fast. Like I'm only 22 years old. I feel younger than that at times, and I'm trying to navigate moving to a new city by myself. I'm trying to navigate, playing in a new league on top of everything else that has come with it.
In the middle of chaos, Caitlin Clark is doing her best to stay composed. Still, it's far from simple or enjoyable. The world constantly pulls her into the whirlwind. In just a few years under the spotlight, Clark's journey has shifted from a feel-good story of a record-setting college basketball star drawing attention to women's basketball to a broader conversation involving race, sexuality, fame, finances, and opportunity, before returning to concerns about her early WNBA turnover numbers. Clark emphasized the critical need to prioritize mental health and expressed that seeking support is essential. "I can do everything I want in life," she explained. "I'm not hesitant to ask for help or let people know, hey, today just isn't my day. And that's completely fine. Not every day needs to be flawless."
It's something that a lot of people in our country struggle with, especially young individuals. And, I think the biggest thing is don't be afraid to ask for help. I can't accomplish everything in my life. I'm not afraid to ask for help.
The concern isn't just about Clark alone. Tennis legend Serena Williams recently praised Caitlin Clark for managing early fame well despite online criticism. While promoting her docuseries In the Arena, Serena Williams, at the Tribeca Festival, the former tennis champion was asked about Caitlin. Serena responded, "I just love how she stays grounded." She noted that Clark avoids checking her social media. Offering some advice to Caitlin, Serena added, "It's incredibly important to keep doing what she's doing regardless of what others may say or do." Her supportive words highlighted how even icons like Serena recognize the pressure young athletes face today.
If people are negative, it's because they can't do what you do, basically, and hopefully she'll continue to do what she's doing.
Serena Williams has also related to Clark's difficult early career days, sharing how she too faced intense negativity while rising in tennis. "I was bullied," Serena said, explaining that the things said to her back then would now get people canceled. Earlier this year, the tennis icon told CNN she's interested in owning a WNBA team. "I absolutely would be interested if the market's right," she said. Serena emphasized the importance of the right people and the right moment, saying that over the past 2 years, things have shifted. Women's sports, she believes, are finally receiving the spotlight they've always deserved. She added, "Now, it's time to elevate women's soccer, women's basketball." Prominent figures like Serena recognize how extraordinary Caitlin Clark's rise has been. Despite being just 22, she's one of the most popular athletes globally and hadn't yet played her first WNBA game when attention began. Through 14 games, Clark is a strong Rookie of the Year candidate, averaging 15.6 points on 36.7% shooting, hitting 32.2% from beyond the arc, while contributing 4.9 rebounds and 6 assists per game. But it hasn't been easy. Clark faces aggressive defense and currently leads the league with 5.5 turnovers per game. Amid the hype, fans have begun voicing concern for her mental well-being. Fame brings rewards, but the pressure can be brutal, especially at such a young age. In ESPN's Full Court Press series, Clark shared that she sometimes wishes for a normal life because the constant attention wears her down. "Some days, you just don't want to talk to anyone," she admitted. "But someone walks up to you, and for them, that's their one chance to interact with you. So you need to smile and be kind. But sometimes you just want to feel normal." So far, Clark appears to be managing the spotlight. But with her stardom still rising, people remain concerned for her mental state. Celebrity life brings many challenges, even if the benefits often outweigh them. Still, we're sending our support to Caitlin Clark. After all, she's only 22. The latest chapter in Clark's journey unfolded Sunday in a packed Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, where she faced off against Angel Reese, the Chicago Sky rookie known for high-stakes matchups against Clark. Their rivalry dates back to the 2023 NCAA National Championship, where Reese's LSU team beat Clark's Iowa and famously taunted her with a ring gesture and the "you can't see me" hand sign. Clark and Iowa got some payback this April, knocking LSU out in the Elite Eight. Since then, attendance has skyrocketed, and merchandise sales have soared by 756%. Though official numbers haven't been released, the Clark-Reese rematch was expected to shatter viewership records. Clark said, "It's about the passion and energy we bring. That wasn't always celebrated in women's sports, but it should be. That's what makes it exciting. We're competitors, and the game should be intense. It gets chippy and physical, but both sides just want to win." In their second WNBA meeting, the Fever beat the Sky 91-83. It may have been Clark's most complete performance yet, as she posted 23 points on just 11 shots, along with 9 rebounds, 8 assists, and 2 blocks. In a dramatic moment, Reese struck Clark in the head during a layup attempt in the third quarter, drawing a flagrant foul. Clark's response was surprisingly composed. "I was just focused on making those free throws," she said. "That's basketball." She went for the block and it happened. No big deal. The rivalry flared up earlier on June 1st, when Clark was body-checked by Chennedy Carter of the Sky in the final seconds of a 1-point Fever win. Reese enthusiastically celebrated the foul, which was later upgraded to a flagrant. Clark has worked hard to avoid getting drawn into societal debates, saying she stays away from social media and avoids heated cultural discussions. In today's sports landscape, where political and racial narratives dominate media conversations, Clark's calm and reserved demeanor stands out, whether by nature or by design. Still, that restraint hasn't shielded her from criticism. Just this week, she faced backlash for brushing off a question about how her name is used in political and cultural arguments. "I don't see it," Clark told reporters. "That's not where I'm focused. I'm here to play basketball and improve every day." Yet everyone seems to have an opinion. On The View, some argued she should be part of Team USA to boost attention to women's basketball. Others countered that her inclusion as a still-developing rookie was another example of preferential treatment. The media whirlwind around her doesn't seem to slow down. Still, one can only imagine how the conversation will evolve once Clark truly finds her rhythm. After starting the season 1-8, the Fever are now 5-10, having won 4 of their last 6 games, a stretch that included 11 games in just 20 nights, many in prime slots designed to capitalize on Clark's growing stardom. But turning a team around isn't simple. Clark has offered a thoughtful perspective on chasing a title. "It can be tough for someone like me," she said. "You want it to go perfectly. You feel like you're just a few adjustments away. Maybe it's hitting a couple more shots, limiting turnovers, or locking in on defense. One of my biggest challenges is learning to move on, and that's something I'll keep improving as my career progresses." That wraps up our video. Share your thoughts on the growing excitement around Caitlin Clark. Be sure to hit subscribe to Basketball Prime Stories as we continue to follow her remarkable journey and bring you the latest updates. See you next time.